So I think hunting to me is about self-reliance. It's about building confidence. It's about knowing yourself. And it's about understanding who you are. I didn't grow up in a hunting family. I spent a lot of time fishing when I was a kid, hanging out with my brother. We'd go camp, fish. But I'd always want to go hunt. I'd always be interested in hunting. And ever since I can remember, I always wanted a rifle. And it was much, much later when I started hunting. So we're looking at just over a decade ago. And I got into hunting primarily through work, really. You know, I was working in the forestry industry, and I was carrying out some volunteer work up in Scotland. And this is very early on in my forestry kind of career. And we were looking at deer predation in ancient woodland sites, triple SI sites, that's sites of scientific interest. And that kind of got me real into just understanding the whole process of wildlife management in terms of managing ungulates, you know, the detrimental impacts they have on diversity, especially non-native species that we have here in the UK. And, you know, carrying out a lot of these surveys, it's kind of tedious work. It's enjoyable and you get a lot from it, but it's not as enjoyable as the guys that go out and do the culling after the survey work's carried out, which is what we do here in the UK. And I kind of really wanted to get into that. So took a couple of courses and bought a rifle and just got out there and started learned from friends, learned from new people that I've met, just got really immersed into it. Hunting became a complete way of life for me, and it still is. It's what I think about all the time. It's what I think about when I wake up, when I go to bed. And it gives me a sense of fulfillment. I feel like I'm a complete person. I'm a real human being when I'm out hunting. I feel like I'm contributing to my own personal gains, my own personal progression, but it also brings me food, which I can put on the table for friends and family. And it just makes me feel like I'm whole. You know, hunting is something that's stored in our DNA, and we have a deep-seated connection to nature, and it's deep within inside us. And hunting to me it's life, it's living. And my name's Matt Moss, and this is my why.